Hello, everyone. Today's video is all about mindset. I thought, let me just share with you my thoughts, my experience about the mindset. We all know about it these days. Everybody is talking about mindset. But let me just share with you some of the perspective I'm holding for this particular powerful word called mindset, which actually is responsible for our growth and decline. People who have the right mindset, they actually grow in their life, they're successful, they are actually growing in every field of their life. And the people who do not have the right mindset, they really do struggle in their life. They do not go to the next level in their life, whether that is their relationship, whether there's a business or their personal life, their professional career, whatever they are pursuing, and they are not really finding a great success in their life. Now, in my experience, that last so many years, I've been working with a lot of entrepreneurs, business owners, and I have seen that people whom I've been knowing from the last 20 years, 15, 20 years, they're still struggling with their work, with their business, and with their life, only because they have had the fixed mindset those days. And today also, they have the obsession of thinking that they are always right. And they don't want to change their behavior. They don't want to change their mindset. They don't want to really come out of that fixed mindset and get into the growth mindset. This reminds me of the latest book written by Dr. Susan Dweck. Her name is Carol Susan Dweck. And she is an American psychologist, and she wrote a book in the name of Mindset, the new psychology of success. And I have read this book. It's a phenomenal book. It gives us an insight into two type of mindsets by this author, Dr. Susan Dweck. She said that there are two types of mindset. One is the fixed mindset, and one is the growth mindset. And now I've started realizing that when I actually look at people, when I meet people, they do not really come out of their mindset because they have a fixed mindset, because they don't want to change, because they don't want to take risks, say, for example, or they don't want to really make their life put on a different path to take it to the next level, because they think that whatever they're doing, whatever process they are following, whatever way they are living, they don't want to change it because they are fearful of the failures in some ways. They don't want to take risk, I mean to say. So their mindset is totally fixed, and they don't want to really learn new things. They don't want to build their skills, and that's why they are still there. But there are some people, and I would say the only 1 to 5% people in the whole scenario, the people who are actually willing to grow in their life. They want to really do something new in their life. They have this growth mindset they develop. Now, I have my own perspective about mindset, and I would like to share with you the different aspect of mindset. It was 2011. I went to South Africa, Johannesburg, and I got myself trained on Neethling Brain Instrument. This is a concept by Cobus Neethling, who is an award-winning psychologist, and he is the man behind NBI instrument, which is called the Neethling Brain Instrument. It is an online test which actually gives us an evaluation and assessment about our left brain and the right brain. Now, there are two types of brains we have. We have two sides of the brain. One is the left brain and the right brain, and there are four quadrants majorly in our brain. One is L1, L2, and R1, R2. This is left brain, and the right brain has got two sides of it, and right brain has got R1 and R2. Now, these are the four quadrants which actually determine our thinking preference, and our thinking preference and dominance of thinking determines our mindset. This is my understanding, and I have applied this assessment across the board among students, among adults, among professionals, among business owners, family business owners who have got a legacy of about 40 to 60 years. And I have seen that people have different kinds of mindsets drawn from their brain, their understanding of each other, their response and reaction to a particular situation. I would like to share with you in this video 5 ways how you can actually build a growth mindset and really take your life, take your professional career, take your business, whatever you're doing in your life to the next level of growth and success, right? So I would like to share with you a brief presentation in this respect, because I believe that whatever I have learned in my life so far is actually going to be of some value to all of you. And I'm sure that you are going to enjoy this particular piece of information which I'm going to share with you, which can really transform your life as well. So mindset, as I said, Dr. Carol Susan Dweck has given us a beautiful concept of growth mindset and a fixed mindset. And she has said that fixed mindset is a belief. It's like what you believe in. It's a belief that you possess a certain set of characteristics like talent or intelligence that is unlikely to change. People struggle a lot sometimes, to be comparing themselves with other people, and they try to do a lot of, they really put in a lot of effort, but they are not successful, in doing that, because at some level, they have this resistance to change. They don't want to change. They don't want to change their set of characteristics of their being, and they are stuck in that particular zone. And while the growth mindset people are those people, and it is again a belief system that they are not limited. The people are not limited by inherent traits or abilities, but rather have the capacity to learn and grow. It's all about how you become a lifelong learner, because the moment you accept the realities around your life, what you are experiencing as an individual, because everyone is different on this planet, because we have our own set of challenges, we have our own set of experiences, we have our own set of thoughts which actually make us or break us. So it is very important to understand that if you really want to succeed in life, you have to move from fixed mindset to growth mindset. Now, I would like to share with you as I said, 5 ways how you can actually transit between these two, and how you can actually change your paradigm and get into this growth mindset zone. And as an entrepreneur, I would like to tell you that if you're an entrepreneur, if you're leading some business, small, micro, large, whatever size of business you're doing and whatever business you're doing, it is very important for you to really change your mindset from a fixed mindset to growth mindset, because of simple reason, because the world is changing, the market conditions are changing. You cannot blame your customers for you not making profits in your business. It's all about you to pivot, you to change your mindset, because mindset is the foundation of everything. Okay, so before I share with you those 5 ways how you can actually change your mindset from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, I would like to share with you some of the concept which I have learned in my 30 years of career. It was in 2011 that I went to South Africa, Johannesburg, and I got myself trained by this gentleman called Neethling. He is the man who is the founder of this concept called Neethling Brain Instrument. I'm a lifetime international NBI practitioner. I got certified by Neethling Foundation. This is called Creativity Foundation, where I learned. I got 15 days of training, and then there was 5 days of again 5 days of full 5 days of session in India, and got myself I took a test, online test, and got myself certified to this particular concept called NBI. Now, this actually is a concept which tells us that we have two sides of our brain. We have a left brain and a right brain. And how does it work is like this, that our left brain is basically a very rational and logical brain. And right side is our is a brain which is more of a creative brain. It's more of an, I won't say it's a rational brain, but it's a brain which is out of the box brain, which actually is a thinking brain. So if you look at this, that left brain actually has got some preferences we have. If we are a left brain dominant person, we are fact based, we are rational, we are mathematical, we are linear, we are structured, we're concrete, we're organized. There are the characters. These are the characteristics of a human being if you have a left brain dominance. And if you're a right brain person and you have a right brain dominance, then you are a person who is emotional, who is imaginative, who is uplifting, who is non-verbal, non-linear, creative, spontaneous, touchy, poetry, art, music, strategist, planner, a great planner to some extent, and then do something which is out of the box. Like there are people who are in business. They're very creative people. They can actually create new things, probably new products and services, new concepts, how to acquire customers and stuff like that. So these are the two type of people. But we are now talking about fixed mindset and growth mindset on one side, and on the other side, I'm sharing with you that there is a left brain and a right brain. Why these two things are complementary to each? Because this is what is my experience, that how you have to relate to all of this. So let's look at the left brain person who is very organized. The person who actually puts the desk like this, a clean desk, absolutely organized desk. And this is the man, and this is the person who has got a right brain, who is actually very creative but not very organized. So this is just to show you that how these two people, or these two type of people, actually work in their life, right? So these are the two type of characteristics you can see. Now what I want to tell you is that while you understand that how to shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, you have to understand that we all have these 8 dimensions of our mind. If there are 4 quadrants, we have L1, L2, it's a left brain, one upper quadrant and the lower quadrant. And in upper quadrant, people are more of realist and analyst. So these are the two people who are more of autocratic, mathematical, absolutely logical. They are not emotional at all. They don't go by heart, they go by mind. They actually apply their mind. And then the L2 people are people who actually compliance oriented people, who are regulators, who are stalwart, who are compliance regulator, who are actually great planners, and people who are very organized in their work. Right, so this is the left brain people. So there are 4 characteristics here, 2 characteristics in L1, 2 characteristics in L2. Then we come to R1. R1 is the lower side, lower quadrant of the brain, which is actually more people who are more socializers, who are more empathizers. So these people are, they go by emotions. They are very touchy. They really love to be with people. They are people who are people-driven people who actually get inspired by people and who inspire people. So these are the people who are in the functions like HR, non-profit organizations, who are volunteers, people in human resource department who are actually dealing with people, team builders, people who actually inspire teams to really work in the highest productive manner, and those kind of people fall in this category. And then we have our 2 category. These people are basically the extraordinary brains who are strategists and imagineers. They can imagine new things. They're innovators, they're designers, they are artists, they are poets, they are innovators of new products and services. So these are the people who are there. So there are, say, 4 characteristics here on the right side: or strategists, imagineer, empathizers, and socializers. Now, having said that, if you are dealing with any circumstance or any person who has got a different set of characteristics, a different set of dominance of their thinking pattern, you will not be able to really gel with people who are your opposite. So, when we say that you attract your vibe attracts your tribe, that means that you have to, you will be getting along with those people who will be of your characteristics. So, some people who share values with you, or they share the mindset with you. Now, when we talk about mindset and we talk about the whole brain thinking mind, that means that you are actually balanced human being. You have a whole brain thinking. So you have all the characteristics which are weak characteristics. You actually develop them after understanding your SWOT, which is strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So what I'm what I'm going to actually communicate here is that if you want to get into the growth mindset, if you really want to make a difference in your life and in the lives of the other people, you have to actually follow 5 things. Now, these 5 things are as follows. Number one is that you have to change your perception. You have to be a contextual person. You cannot really go by your own mindset thinking that you are always right. No, you have to change yourself. You have to adjust with the situation. You have to understand the context, when you are in a certain circumstance. So first thing is that how you can actually change your perception and become perceptive, become more perceptive human being rather than becoming an optimist or pessimist. So I always say that if you are an optimist or a pessimist, you are still successful. But if you are not perceptionist, if mind is not perceptive, it will be very difficult for you to really gel with people and get your things done in this world. So you have to understand. So first thing is be perceptive. Number two is that you have to be accepting the challenges of your life. You may be in business, you may be in profession, you may be doing anything for that matter. And especially if you are in entrepreneurship, if you are a business owner and you are facing some business challenges, you have to accept those challenges and find a solution. There is a solution for everything, but you cannot get away or get carried away by the challenges. So the growth mindset requires you to really be able to accept the challenges and then find a solution. But if you don't accept it in the first place, it will be very difficult for you to really resolve that challenge. So number two. Number three is that you have to be open to new ideas. You have to be open to new paths of change management. So if you are not changing yourself, if you're not open to new ideas, you're not listening to your teams, you're not listening to your partners, you're not listening to your customers, you're not listening to your vendors, you're not listening to your associates, then it will be very difficult for you to really get out of those difficult situations, and you will not be able to really build a growth mindset. And then obviously when you are not building a growth mindset, you will not be able to grow and become profitable as a business owner. So that is what is something which I strongly believe, that you have to be open to new ideas at every moment of time. You can listen to everybody, you can take your own decisions, you can take your own decisions to carry forward in whatever way you want to, but then you have to listen to everyone and you should be open to new ideas. Number four is that you have to stay always positive. Because if you're not staying positive, if you're not thinking positively about a certain situation, it will be very difficult for you to handle that situation in the first place. And along with that positivity, that infectious positivity, you have to be always happy. You have to stay happy, because it is only that happiness, the mode of happiness and positivity, will be able to help you to really accept those challenges and find a solution, right? So that is number four. And last but not the least is that you have to actually do something very important, that you have to become a lifelong learner. If you are not learning new skills, you're not building your skills, you're not actually learning new skills to beat the competition, or to understand the customer requirements, or to really enhance the product and services, its design, its pricing strategy, its packaging, its reach, how you reach to more and more customers. And if you are not actually becoming a lifelong learner, if you're not learning new skills, you will be lagging behind. You will not be able to really take your life or your business to the next level. So these are the 5 ways. So first one is that you have to be contextual, you have to be perceptive and contextual, number one. Number two is that you have to accept the business challenges or the life challenges so that you can deal with them in a very effective manner. The third one is that you have to be open to new ideas, and you have to be out of the box. You have to be listening to people and understanding their needs, because after all, you are there to help them. If you don't understand the need, if you, as a doctor, you don't understand the patient's problem, you will not be able to diagnose and treat that patient. That's as simple as that. Fourth one is that you have to stay positive and happy all the time so that you are able to be very clear about how you deal with that situation or that challenge or that particular circumstance in your life or in your business. And last but not the least is that you have to become a lifelong learner. You should be able to really break that resistance to learn new things. Once you do that, you will be able to shift your mindset from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. I hope you liked this video. My name is Vinod K. Pandita. I'm a business coach and profitability specialist. I've been into this space of consulting, management consulting, business coaching, and training for the last almost 26 plus years, though I have total 30 years of experience now because I worked with industry for first 3.5 years, 4 years, and then I started my entrepreneurial journey as a business consultant at the age of 26, and it has been 26 years as I'm actually 52 years old now, and I'm sure that you are going to learn something from this video, and I would love that if you subscribe to my channel, comment and share this video with your friends if you think that this can be helpful for other people to really learn something on how to build a positive and a growth mindset. Thank you very much for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe and push that bell icon in the video. Thank you very much, and there are some pinned comment links. Please go through that. Join my ablecoachinghub.com link, which is actually going to take you to a landing page. I conduct my every week webinar on every Friday. I'm going to add one more day to this this whole thing, but then there's a link below. You can just push that link and register yourself for the upcoming webinar. Be part of my community, and we will actually help you to really take your business to the next level of growth and profitability. Thank you very much. I'll catch you again. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. See you.